What's up, guys? Let's talk about 3 secrets you can use each Sunday to set yourself up for the most success in your fitness and nutrition journey throughout the week. I'm sure we can all agree that we're pretty busy. We've got a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes our fitness and nutrition can fall to the back burner when things get crazy. So these 3 things are going to help you get organized and set yourself up for success. First, let's talk about our workouts. We're going to put them on our calendar like we would any other important event. You got a doctor's appointment, an important lunch meeting, you put it on your calendar. Do the same thing with your workouts. Doesn't matter if you're having to go early in the morning, hitting it at lunch, later at night after the kids go to bed. Put it on your calendar and make a plan. Look at the week ahead, know when you're most likely to get it in, and put it on the calendar. Sure, things might come up, life goes haywire, and we've got to pivot. But if we have it on the calendar and we have a plan in place, we're much more likely to have success than if we just wing it. The second thing has to do with our food, and we're going to break this down. It's going to go a little bit more in depth, but it starts in the same place at looking at our entire week. I think the first place to look is what nights are you most likely to wind up in a drive-thru not making the wisest decision. It might be because you're working late, it might be because you're juggling kids' practices or all sorts of stuff, and you wind up in the car doing that back and forth of what do you want to eat, I don't care, no I don't like that, and so on and so forth. Go ahead and make a plan for those nights. You need to eat out, that's totally fine. You need to hit a drive-thru, cool. Make a plan of where you're going to go to the drive-thru and then assess what's the wisest choice you can make at that place. So you've got that nailed down. Let's look at the nights where you've got some more time on your hands and you might be able to cook. Go ahead and decide what you want to cook that night and put those items on your grocery list. Then think about how your lunches are going to go. What are the things you need to do to set yourself up for success at lunch and not make those unwise choices? Put those items on your grocery list as well. If you know you've got some lunch meetings coming up, go ahead and make a plan for what you want to get at those places. Then let's talk about snacks. We don't want to be standing at the refrigerator or pantry door staring off into space, crushing a bag of chips while we decide what we want to eat. So go ahead and decide what healthy snacks do you want to have on hand. Put those on your grocery list as well. Then I always think a great use of time on Sundays is to meal prep. I love firing up the grill, cooking a lot of protein, and then doing sheet pans of vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, that sort of thing. Put those items on your list for the grocery as well. Now think about the later half of the week when some of this plan might go to hell in a handbasket, and go ahead and make a plan for that. What are some additional items you may need? When are you going to run out with those bulk prep items? What's a night that you can kind of reload on that type stuff, and go ahead and make a plan for that. So now you got your grocery list in place. You can go attack that, get it done without just kind of winging it and grabbing whatever. You've got the items that you need. You've got extra for when things go haywire, and you've got the things you need on hand, not just a bunch of random items that are either going to go bad or derail you from your progress. So we've got our food and our workouts lined up. What's the third secret? I know this might sound weird. It's not as cut and dry as the first 2, but think about your rest and recovery for the week. I can guarantee you when you get enough sleep and you keep your stress levels low, your body's going to function more optimally and you're going to make wiser choices. Some of you that got a lot going on might laugh at this and think, how in the world am I supposed to do that? And I understand it might be hard. I'm not telling you you've got to be 100% in this area, but I am telling you, like everything fitness and nutrition related, progress is more important than perfection. So what can you do to maximize yourself in this area, not necessarily be perfect? Do you have a set bedtime you need to get in bed each night? Go ahead and make a plan for that so you're not just winging it each night and not even thinking about it. Is there some mornings you have to get up extra early and you need to backtrack that bedtime a little bit so you get enough sleep? Go ahead and make a plan for that. What are some things you can do to keep stress level low? Some fun things you can do with the family, some alone time things you need to do, a yoga session, meditation, prayer, just waking up early for some quiet time alone. Anything you can do to keep those stress levels low through the week is going to pay off and set you up for the most success possible. Because like I said, when we're well rested and our stress is low, we make better choices and our bodies function more optimally. I'll reiterate, I understand this might sound nuts for some people that've got a lot going on, juggling so many kids things, and you think there's no way I can put those things in place. I promise you, you can do better than you're doing now with a little effort. I'll say again, it's about progress, not about perfection. So if you schedule your workouts, you really assess your week coming up so you can make the wisest food choices and go ahead and get some things prepped and ready to go for the week, and you have a plan to keep your stress level low and get enough sleep, you will set yourself up for success this week. You won't be getting to Thursday or Friday running on fumes and more prone to binging and just going crazy and letting loose. And then we start the cycle over every Monday of restricting, and then we get to the weekend frazzled and we binge and that sort of thing, but we're set up with a plan. So take some time each Sunday to schedule your workouts, make a plan for your food, and look at how you can keep yourself rested and relaxed as much as possible. And I promise you, you will love what happens through your week. I'd appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anybody that you think might find this stuff helpful. For all you busy parents, I'm going to put a link below that links to a 26-page ebook I have called Fat Loss Mastery for Busy Parents. I think it's a great resource to help busy parents sort through the noise and really focus on the foundations of getting their fitness and nutrition journey in order. Click on that, download the guide. You can also join my free Facebook group. I hope this has been helpful. Leave me a comment about things you'd like me to discuss in the future, and I'll talk to you guys soon.